Hey guys, today we are at Dollywood and we are back to show you all the different foods they have. If you missed it, we put one out yesterday showing you all the flowers, so you won't see a lot of those in this. It's going to be mainly food. We're going to try over 10 items. So let's get started. So are you ready, Bobby?
Ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
All right, we told you yesterday we were going to come back in the bakery, but for anybody that didn't see yesterday's video, all the sweet stuff they have in here, there's some pictures of them. Got the cupcake yesterday. Today I think we might try this sugar cookie right there. Hard to pass up those cupcakes though. Let's just take a look again real quick at those with the butterfly.
Oh, yes,
We
please.
are going to get the sugar cookie with the bees on them. Just tempted to try this. Going to pass though. Now, here are the prices of the cupcakes. You can use the pass on these, but you don't want to. You want to buy the more expensive things. Just pay cash for this stuff. Now, for today's sweet item, we're going to get this cute little bee sugar cookie. We paid $5.26 with our gold pass for this.
So I like how they put all the detail. I mean, look at the flowers and the bumblebee. They always take, I think, good pride in making their cookies and cupcakes.
Well, you went right after that bumblebee. Did it sting you?
It didn't. It was sweet because it was a piece of candy. Sorry, John, I would have shared it with you, but I thought it was part of the decoration. Cookie's nice and soft. Has like a good buttery flavor to it. Icy, nice and sweet. Always love going into the bakery, even if we don't get anything, just to see how they decorated the cupcakes and cookies.
We're going to head in here to Show Street Ice Cream and get our tasting pass. That's where we always go and get it. Now you can pick up this pistachio waffle ice cream sandwich on the tasting pass if you are interested. Let's head in. Well, we just picked up our tasting pass. Let me explain this to you pretty quick. Here's what it costs. Regular price $36.99, $33.99 with gold and diamond pass holders. There's our receipt with tax, $37.64. This means that you can go around here and get 5 items on this pass. Don't waste it on the cookies that cost like $6. Use it on the more expensive items. And you can't get every single item on there, just the stuff that's going on through this festival, and you'll find all that in this book, and plus we'll show it to you on the signs in here. All right, let's go get started.
And John, you forgot to mention, you don't want to get the drinks with this pass either because they're $5.99. I would just pay cash for those. Save this for your expensive items.
Let's start with getting something to eat here at the marketplace. Here's what you want to look at, the Flower and Food Festival. You can see these little signs around. And you also want to look at this little flower. Those are the items you can get with the tasting pass. But we'll just show you what's available at this stand. The Potato Tornado, the Twisted Dog, we had that on opening day. And we are going to try this, the Loaded Potato Tornado. We can get it with a tasting pass because there's the flower. And also, if you want to use it on a tasting pass, which we don't recommend, like Bobby said, don't waste it on the drinks. This Blue Woog, I guess is how you pronounce it. Now, if you were paying for the Loaded Potato Tornado, it would cost you $11.99. And you can get these other ones with cash only, $8.99 and $10.99. The drink, $5.99. It's like I was telling you. Get 5 items with that pass. That's $11.99. It's $5.99. Don't waste one of your punches on that. Get the more expensive things. There it is. All right, let's take a look at the Loaded Potato Tornado. It says it's a trifecta of mouth-watering ingredients. Chopped bacon, I see that on there. Queso sauce and scallions. Has everything it's supposed to have on it. And Bobby's gonna put the sticker in there for it. And it happens to be, looks like a little drink with a flower on it. There we go. All right, guys, let's just go after this. I don't know what would be the easiest way to do it, either pulling it off or just biting it while it's on there. Let's see. See if I just pull. I might just pull some of it off if I can. Well, that might be harder than I think. I'm just gonna bite it on there. Right here, I'm gonna put some onions. There's a couple onions. All the bacon fell off in there. Look at that, Bobby. We'll just go right here. This isn't too bad. I mean, the potatoes aren't overly crisp. I like the bacon they're using in here. Very good, nice smoke flavor. Like the cheese in there. Something different. We tried the one with the hot dog in it. I like that one better than this, but not bad. Back on for an update. Bobby said I had to try this other end, and I did already. It is so much crunchier. The end I had was very good, but this end is more like it should be. I don't know, maybe when they're frying it in the grease, that end doesn't get down. Listen to this crunch. Bobby, you got a visitor.
Sorry, buddy. We ate it all. You're a little too late.
Well, we're gonna try some other food right next to the coat of many colors display. Right back in here. Starting off with the Cuban sandwich. That looks pretty good. We had that last year.
And they have two salads this time. The street corn salad, which is gluten-free, and they also have another one that's a Cobb salad that I want to try that one too.
And some mango boba iced tea. So let's go try these two. Here are the prices. We're going to use the tasting pass on two of them. $11.99, $9.99, $5.99. Street corn salad. It says, shake up your taste buds with this salad combining fire roasted corn, baby arugula, red pepper, onion, and cilantro. Not sure what the dressing is.
Now, I was surprised how small this was. This is, if you don't use the pass, which we did, this is $10. When we came here at Harvest Festival, I got a really nice salad. I think that was this tall. So I almost have as much salad as I do dressing.
Definitely not worth $10.
This is one of the nice things I like about the container. Put your dressing in there and shake it up. There's plenty of corn in there. I think I may have drowned it in my salad. Too much dressing. All right. There you go. Now, I'm not a fan of this. I'm not sure what kind of dressing this is. It kind of reminds me of a yogurt base, but it's very strong garlic flavor, and it's a little spicy. So for $10, I definitely would not get this.
That is a no-go on the salad.
Sorry, Dollywood.
Quick try for me. Looks to me like it's a corn salad. There's not enough leafy stuff in there to even call it a salad. Corn salad I'm trying. Well, that's all right, but again, like Bobby said, no way I would pay $10 for this. And for me too, I think even using a tasting pass on this was kind of a waste.
Yeah. But did you get that strong garlic flavor? I'm still tasting it.
Yeah, I don't know what the garlic is. It has to be in that dressing. Now let's take a look at the Cuban sandwich. This perfectly crisp sandwich is made with tender pork and dressed with a pickle, mustard, and Swiss cheese. Is there a pickle in there?
There's the pickle.
There's the pickle, and there's onions in there, and some mojo sauce. All right, let's try the Cuban sandwich. That ham looks pretty good on there. I like this a lot better than I did that salad. You can really taste the mustard on here and that Swiss cheese. The bread's nice and crunchy. Meat's tender, good quality meat. I didn't get any onions in that bite. Now the Mojo sauce, I'm not going to try that. I tried it last year and I just tried it again by itself. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not sure even what it is, but this is very good. Now, if you were going to buy this straight out, $12. Well, don't know if it's a $12 sandwich, but you are at an amusement park. But we use the pass on this one. We're back next to Dolly's Smoky Mountain Home in Rivertown Junction to get a few more items. Let's just take a look. Sweet and tangy barbecue meatballs. Gonna get that.
It's right here.
Bulgogi nachos. Think we'll get that also. And they have a couple drinks. Think we'll pass on the drinks. Let's go up here and get them. Here are the prices. Meatballs are $9.99, nachos $10.99, boat drinks are $5.99. Let's take a look here. We got these sweet and tangy barbecue meatballs with a Korean barbecue sauce and a pickled onion. The bulgogi nachos has marinated ground beef in a traditional spicy and sweet South Korean sauce, served on a crispy corn tortilla chips and topped with diced green onions, sriracha crema, and bulgogi crema. I only see one sauce on there, unless it's blended in, but I don't think it is, because if you look at the picture, one of them's white, one of them's like a orange color. I don't know which one we have on here.
That's some with some sauce. Get a little bit of the hamburger and some onion. So the chips are nice and fresh. They had a good crunch to them. The meat has a nice sweet flavor, maybe a little bit of heat, but not much because it's more overpowering of the sweetness. Just those green onions on top just add to it. We liked these last year. These are very good.
There we go. I'm gonna agree with Bobby. More sweetness than spice. I'm thinking maybe we're missing the sriracha crema. I don't know. I don't know how spicy the bulgogi crema is. Not a lot of heat to it, but the meat is very flavorful. Chips are crispy. This was $11. Again, we used our tasting pass on it.
So they gave us 3 nice sized meatballs. We'll cut into one so we can see what they look like. All right, so that's what it looks like in the inside of the meatball. We'll get some of the meatball and one of the pickled onions. Now I like the flavor that they put on the meatballs. Last year it was more spicier. This year it's more tangy and sweet. I got a little bit of heat from the pickled onions when I tried them, but I love pickled onions. Now the meatball was nice and tender. I'm sure it's just a frozen meatball. They were pretty good.
They do look nice. Get some more of that sauce. Wish I had a little more sauce on. It's more like a glaze to me. I'm gonna have to agree with what Bobby said also about the meatball. Nice and tender. Look at that. Nice flavor. I wish they would have put more sauce on there. It's more like a glaze to me. More sauce would have maybe gave it a little more spiciness. They're sweet. I would use the pass on this. And if you don't have the pass, these are $10. These are worth it more than like that salad that we got earlier.
Nobody can drag me.
Also available here at the marketplace is 4 items you can get with the pass. Starting off with the street tacos, we're going to get that. They have a couple different salads. We're going to get this Cobb salad up where the Iron Horse is, and a strawberry lemonade. So let's go pick up one of these street tacos Let's take a look at the prices in case you're paying cash. The street tacos, $11.99. The 2 salads, which are gluten-free, are $9.99. Lemonade, $5.99. Let's go get this. Let's go over the street tacos. It's shredded chicken or a beef taco and is loaded with birria sauce, cotija cheese, I think that's how you say it. Looks kind of like Parmesan. I heard it's like feta cheese, pickled red onion, pico de gallo, I see that, and some cilantro crema. It's in that container. The presentation on that's pretty nice. And you got your flour tortilla.
I'm going to go with the fresh salsa. I had this, I think, on that salad yesterday, and it just had a very strong garlic flavor to it. I tasted it all day, so I'm going to go with this one. Like you said, John, the presentation is very nice.
It is.
We probably should have got a spoon or fork.
Yeah, you'll get it out.
There, we got it. That's enough. I think they loaded it up pretty good. Now you could get the beef or chicken in this one. I do like this. I like the idea of putting the pickled onions on it. This was very fresh with the tomatoes and things. Now I do get a mild taste of heat with the meat. I know everybody thinks I think everything's spicy, but I gotta tell you what I think.
I'm gonna try everything comes on here. This pico de gallo, I'll put some of that on there. And I will try some of this sauce. And Bobby's right about this. Yesterday, you could taste this stuff for like 2 to 3 hours later. Strong garlic flavor. I guess it's cilantro crema, so I'm just going to put it on this end and I'll taste it. I don't think I'm going to eat it on the whole thing. Now the beef is shredded up very nice, and I'm putting that sauce on there with all that garlic flavor in it and the heat that's in there from that birria sauce. I think that's how you pronounce it, guys. I know it's made with peppers and stuff. Does give it a lot of heat. I do like this. It's a very tasty meal. I would get this one with the tasting pass. Now, just some quick advice. If you don't like garlic, don't put that on there again. That really overpowers everything. As I ate the other half, it didn't have this on there. You could really get the flavors of the meat itself, but I couldn't taste the cheese. The spiciness, and maybe these red onions they put on there being pickled, overpowers everything on there. That is very good in my opinion. Next stop, Miss Lillian's Barbecue Corner. Let's see what they have. The loaded mac and cheese, the barbecue pork sliders with cucumber kimchi back there, coleslaw like, and garlic shrimp mac and cheese. I think we'll get that. So we'll get the shrimp and the pork sliders. Here are the prices for those items. Shrimp is $10.99. Let's take a look at the garlic shrimp mac and cheese. This mac and cheese is topped with garlic shrimp. There's 3 of them there. And parsley. They put a lot of parsley on there. That looks nice. Let's take a look at Bobby's Barbecue Pork Sliders. It says it's braised pork and is prepared to perfection. And it's topped with cucumber kimchi, but that's not what that is. They don't have the ingredients to make it, so that's house-made coleslaw. Doesn't say anything about it coming with baked beans, but they're on there. And it says it has a chili glaze served on a slider bun.
All right, I think I'm gonna try the baked beans first. There's a lot of sauce in there. I would say those are just Bush's baked beans, but I can taste a little hint of maybe some brown sugar.
And that's what we like. We like the
Those are our
Bush's brown
favorite.
sugar.
And they make this here. So that's good homemade coleslaw. Got the carrots, a little bit of the red cabbage, plenty of dressing on there. Maybe a pretty nice topping of the pork. Now, usually I would put the coleslaw on this. This is so good, I just wanted to eat this by itself.
I thought it was like an actual beekeeper.
This was very good. I like how they shredded the pork. I would definitely use this on the pass.
Let's get into some of this mac and cheese. This mac and cheese has some great cheese flavor to it. The noodles are prepared nice like that, but the whole idea of this dish is this garlic shrimp. As soon as I finish this little bite off, I'm going after one of those. Garlic shrimp. Let's go at it. That's a nice flavorful piece of shrimp. It says it's garlic shrimp, but I don't get a lot of garlic out of it, but I do like it. It's prepared nice. Another dish that I would get with the tasting pass.
Now they did give you 3 nice pieces of shrimp. I did try the mac and cheese. It's very creamy. There we go. Now I don't get a lot of garlic out of that, but the shrimp is good. But what I would say about this meal, look how they put the parsley over top of it. So it was a really nice presentation.
Hope you guys know I gotta try some pork, but I put the coleslaw on there. It's gonna give me that crunch. Let's go. Now, putting that coleslaw on there, Bobby, gives it that extra crunch. That is pretty good coleslaw. The pork's nice and tender. But out of the two, I'm going with the mac and cheese and that shrimp. Now this caught my eye. I had to stop. Gunsmoke, 370. Does some amazing work. Look at that. That's how he's doing it. Now look at this one. There's the artist in there, and there's the real artist. Amazing.
Thank you.
All right, we've made it back to the Iron Horse Pizza for more items. And this is what we're going in there to get, the pretzel crab melt, but they also have both salads that were available at the marketplace.
And after we get this pretzel, we can only get one more item. So we're going to opt out on the salad and get a funnel cake.
Going with the funnel cake instead of the Cobb salad. We told you we were going to get that. Changed our mind. Let's head in and see this crab pretzel. So the pretzel crab melt is $11.99 if you want to pay cash for it. The salads, $9.99.
Now, if you are someone that needs gluten-free for your pizza, just let them know and they will make you one.
Now here are the salads. Now those are a lot bigger than the street corn. I would opt for these over those. Let's take a look at the pretzel crab melt. It's Bavarian pretzel sticks. It has a creamy mixture of crab, artichoke, mozzarella, and Parmesan on it. There's what ours looks like. There's what the picture looks like. There's a little more crab meat on that one. And they told me this is real crab meat.
Pull some of that cheese and crab meat. When we came in, this one was just made, so it's nice and fresh and hot. I get a lot of the crab taste and the mozzarella. Now, I am a fan of artichokes, but I don't get a lot of that flavor in that. The mozzarella flavor just seems like it's overpowering. That and the crab meat.
All right, I'm gonna try it. Let's just take this piece and tear it apart. Look at all that crab meat down in there. You can see it on that one. That looks a little crispy on that end, but this is soft. You can see the crab meat on there. Looks like a lot of mozzarella cheese. Very soft on the inside, a little crispy on the outside. You can really taste that crab meat in there. I don't taste any artichokes because I don't like artichokes. That is also worth getting with the pass. Well, we've been putting these stickers in all along. One more.
And our last one, look how good that looks.
All right, guys, the last one of the day, the Crossroads funnel cakes, handmade, fresh since 1886. Let's go up here and see what we're getting. Here are your two choices, but the one with the pass is the berry funnel cake. That's the one that we are gonna get. I think we got this one last year. Let's take a look at the berry funnel cake. It said it's a spin on our famous funnel cakes with blueberries, blackberries, and lavender honey. You can see the honey on there. It also has some raspberries on it. I think you can eat these little petals of flour on there. And it has powdered sugar that goes all over your clothes, and I am dressed in black today. It's not going to be good. We've had this before and we liked it. It's not going to be any surprise to us today.
This looks so pretty, doesn't it? I'm gonna get me one of those raspberries. I'm gonna try it by itself, see how fresh it is. Very fresh. I love raspberries. I think John likes the blueberries better than anything. Blueberries and blackberries, right?
Blackberry's my favorite.
Well, we saved the best for last. That was delicious. The crunchiness of the funnel cake, the cream with a little bit of honey, gives a little bit of sweetness. Those berries are so fresh. Only one problem with this. It's too small. And the powdered sugar goes everywhere.
We found that out already. All right, so I got blackberry and even put that flower petal on there. Well, first of all, I didn't taste any of the flower petal, but I did taste that fresh blackberry. A little bit of that honey, nice and sweet with that powdered sugar. I agree with Bobby. I wish that was twice the size. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed our little trip around Dollywood, trying the different foods at their Flower and Food Festival. What did you think about it, Bobby?
First, I want to give a shout out to everyone at Dollywood for all of their hard work that they put into this festival. We had a great time.
Well, what was your favorite item of food you tried, though?
I thought everything was pretty good. The only thing that I would not get would be that street corn salad, only because it was small. It was this big. I wasn't a fan of that dressing, but we did see the other two salads and they were a nice size. So if you're wanting to go that route, look at the comp salad. I'm not sure the other name, but those were both a nice size. But I'm going to go with either the meatballs. I love the flavor of those, but I think they needed a little bit more sauce, or I'd have to go with that creamy macaroni and cheese with the shrimp.
Some advice: if you're coming here and you're planning on eating a few items, get the tasting pass. We showed you the prices. A lot of those items were $11. You don't want to pay that. You can get what, 5 items for $35, so about $7 a piece. That's a little cheaper. My favorite item was the street tacos. That spicy beef they had on there. I like what it looked like. It was a nice presentation. Everything here was a nice presentation. Then maybe the meatballs, like Bobby said. I wish they would have had some more sauce, but I did like that spicy glaze. And the macaroni and cheese with the shrimp. We're kind of agreeing on the same stuff. And the salad, don't get it. That was very small, especially if you're paying cash. $10, no way would I pay that much for that. But their food was always good. I mean, the size of it looks like it's getting smaller. That Cuban sandwich looks a little smaller this year than it was last year, but it was very good. But we had a great trip. Oh, funnel cake. Almost forgot about it. Cannot go wrong with that funnel cake. But we had a good trip walking around this place. It's always a fun time.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again, J and B have left the building.